Hi, I'm at the park this morning. I went for a morning walk and I wanted to do exercise because the weather is so wonderful. I mean, it's fresh and everything. And I take this opportunity to think back about COVID-19 when we were in a lockdown. We were not able to go out in a park, social distancing and everything. But during that time, you see, I'm Trisha, CEO of Girlfridayz. During that time, you see, this is the time where we were the most productive in our business. And when I say the most productive in our business, is the time that because it was locked down and we didn't have access to our usual audience that we get usually during before COVID, we used to go to the park, mingle with the people, you see, and that's how we get most of our customer. We got a few online. We got over 2,119 customer online from LinkedIn itself only. So you see, it's because we provide services which is excellent. And we have good review. But also we are a friendly bunch at Girlfridayz. We like helping people and we like helping others. So how were we affected during COVID-19? I mean, for 2 years we had restriction in there. Well, as I said, it's the time I was the most productive ever. I surpassed myself. I surprised me. Doesn't mean that surprised that I'm a lazy person, because I'm far from it. I'm a very hardworking person by nature. And I get bored. I think I've got ADHD. Well, it's not at all. I've got that since I'm a child. You know, they used to put me outside the door because I was chatting to people. So, but this has helped me a lot. And I've got a tad of dyslexia. But you know, the dyslexia did come. Why? Because how does this affect me? In my writing on occasion, but it is not like everybody, because there's various stage of dyslexia out there, yeah? My one tend to happen because I sing too fast, yeah, fast. And my hand coordination down the page, when I write down the page, well, sometimes I think of all the words I should put, but sometimes some word I'm missing, yeah? Boom, missing word, or some word are there, but they're not written correctly. There's a typo or a mistake. But you know, when you have an handicap in school, you have to use it to your advantage. You can't let it beat you down. No, you can't, because otherwise you don't live. So you have to use it to your advantage. And what I've noticed is I'm a workaholic. So I love working. I work long hours and I don't burn out. Why I don't burn out? Because I'm also able to go outside, relax, enjoy myself, and do all the things. And also, I take my Sunday, I've noticed, as a religious things. Yeah, man. On Sunday, I don't work, I don't answer my phone, I don't cook, I don't do nothing, I just relax. And that keep me sharp, strong, zen. Yeah. It does appear sometimes that I work all the hours there is in a day, like 24 hours, but I don't. It's because I'm able to prioritize my time. Prioritize your time is so important. I deal with the most important task. Then, once that's done, I deal with the less important task. That is called prioritizing your time. So like that, you do not burn out, and you'll be surprised how much amount of work you can do. Anyway, let's go back to COVID-19. I did a lot of video conferencing to acquire customers. We all permanently offer Zoom meeting for consultation because some people prefer it. Yeah? But some people want the face-to-face. And I love the face-to-face because you get the most out of people face-to-face. Video conferencing is good. Love it too. Love it. It did help, and you can talk to anyone in the world. Should you want that, you can. Okay? So it's all around benefit, to be honest. Now, during COVID, what we done, you see, innovation only happen in two ways in this world. Is when there's something which is not available and you find a way to create it, or there is something which is already available and you find a way to improve on it, make it better. And innovation can happen in any area, product area that you wish, even innovation in book. And this is what we done. We went to university, we did, but our university book did not have, they were very formal, technical, formal, heavy, but they needed to be like this because university is a formal environment, so the book need to be like this. It's a different writing style. But during COVID, we had the idea to create the core asset of marketing plus the cellar, a winner combination for dropout people, people who don't like the school environment. Maybe due to my ADHD or dyslexia, Trisha didn't like the school because school is quite formal and they don't really take, in France, back in the days, they didn't really take care of you. If you were like this, yeah, you were treated like everybody else, which is good, in a way, it's very good. But that doesn't mean that it's suited for you. So we done a book for the dropout. So people who drop out at 16, 18, or university dropout, you just go there, you go to school because you have to. And along the way, you start creating your business because you see that you've got an ability for something. And you have created your business and you are successful and you want some growth strategy to move up. You don't have to be a dropout. You just have to be a small business. And you want, strategy to move up. Yeah? You do. And you kind of at loss. You don't know. The internet is full of up and down information. You pick and choose what you want. You follow the crowd or you go with the latest fad. But that always has been the case. Nothing changed. But we created a book because what we wanted to see in a book was not there. Informal conversation when you talk to people and you get sell, you see. When you are in an environment, for example, you are in a park and you talk to the next stranger out there. You give them a little ray of hope because there's some people out there, they dying for you to talk to them. They feel lonely. And when they have a person who just take their time and speak to them, they're happy. Yeah? Because we are social animals, we like to talk. So what I did, I revolutionized the book industry because I wrote a book. That's not a revolution. No, it's not an innovation on its own. The content of the book, yes, it is an innovation on its own, the whole book. But a book itself is so widely available that it's not. But what we did, we attached an online system to it, the cellar, which is only attached to the core asset of marketing with visual implementation support system, the cellar. And you got to find the password inside the book. I like to laugh a lot. I like entertainment. So when I was writing this, I said to myself, yeah, when people are going to use it, yeah, I don't want them to find the password right about now, there's no fun in that. So you need to read the book actually to look for the password. And I did another one called the Core Asset of Marketing with its dual implementation support system, The Cellar. That's for people who completing an MBA. Because as I said to you, I went to university. And my university books were quite formal. So I know for an MBA, you got a formal book. They have to be like this, yeah? And you need to read them. But most people don't like to read them. Why? Because it's a bit stiff. So for people who's doing an MBA, they have the Core Asset of Marketing with its dual implementation support system, The Cellar. And they can get that book. It's only 161 pages, informal writing, but writing style, casual but nice, you call it. Yeah, or writing style, casual but nice. Very well written, but casual but nice. Kind of story-like. Yeah, both books are written like if it was a fiction book, but it's not fiction. You understand? It's non-fiction into fiction. I don't know how to explain it, but the writing style is not. It's easy to read. It's easy on a mind when you read it. It's easy. It flows. That's it. It's easy. And when something is easy, well, we tend to pay attention to it, and we tend to apply the content of it. So this is what we've done. And we do that during COVID-19. So how do we relate COVID to this innovation in a book industry? It's because, well, the lockdown was there. Enough time. I didn't have time to go to no park or go out, take a breather, look at the tree. Look at that tree, how it's majestic. I need to do the switcheroo if that happen. No, the switcheroo doesn't happen on YouTube. So there you go. But the tree is beautiful and majestic. Look. Can you see? I love it. I just do. I love it. You can't beat it, really. Being around nature. Yes. Anyway. That's all I wanted to say. So, if you want the car asset, guess what? I have one thing. I wrote another book. Well, I didn't know that Trisha was going to be an author, to be honest. No, I didn't know that. When I was a kid, I wasn't never expecting that Trisha would be writing book, considering my impediment. But at the end of the day, well, that's me. You can't be anybody else than you in this life. So I'm glad I found this. Yes. Yeah. Anyway. I wrote that book called The Non-Obvious Explosive Ideas That Work. That book contains gems. That's why it's called The Non-Obvious Explosive Ideas That Work, because it contains gems. Girlfridayz 15, basically. And it's a 42-page tiny book. 42-page containing juice, basically. Juice. Honey. Gems. Whatever you want to call it. Juice. Fucking licking delicious. Yes, that's what it is. 42 page only of juice. Landscape format. Yeah, landscape format. You can have it in a paperback format for £250 only. I couldn't price it higher than this. And yet it worth a lot more than £250 what is inside the book. But Amazon got a limitation pricing. So I had to go to the default £250. But technically this was more Yeah, Girlfriday 15. If we total all of it together, we're talking £1 million top. And that wouldn't be me being cheap. But it's a 250 because Amazon said this is the highest I can go with that. So it's 250. And it's called the non-obvious explosive ideas that work. All right, I've got to go back to the office. Oh, you can get all the 3 books I discussed. The Core Asset of Marketing with Visual Implementation Support System, The Cellar, The Long Road. For people who are doing an MBA, on amazon.co.uk or amazon.com. Now, for the dropout, the people who didn't like school but you had to go, but during your life, you see, you managed to run your business and it's successful and you need growth strategy, you get the Core Asset plus the Cellar, a win combination. Both people can jump on the Cellar, but you've got different Cellar. Master got different Cellar than dropout Cellar. The price is different too. Find out how much it costs because the Cellar is only on my online store, La Boutique. Oh, in La Boutique you can get for £850 the non-obvious explosive ID that work. I've got a bug on my screen. Blown away. I mean, I had bug in me because I like the pack too much. So, but that's allowed me to write the bathroom fight, a bug story. Raw life experience. Imagine having bug going inside your body and creating havoc, trying to kill you. Well, I lived. I thank the Lord for this to tell the tale, and I wrote it down. Oh, you can find it on amazon.co.uk, amazon.com too. Well, I publish my stuff on Amazon basically, and it's on Kindle Unlimited too, some of them. Go get them. Bye for now, Trisha. Oh, again. Love you. Anyway, visit girlfridayz.com for all your website need. We do website design, we do social media marketing, we can help you with growth strategy, online, digital and everything. People looking for that all the time. So then we can do your and me when you're a small business. When you start up, you can't afford to have an admin, and that's true. So you can use our admin service. It's renowned to be very good. I mean, we are 2 customers who use our admin services, small businesses down the road, local, for 5 years straight. So you see, let's make it renowned. And refer people to us for the admin, so they must love the work. So we have admin services that we offer on Girl Friday, and graphic design because we like designing and we're very good at it. Okay, bye for now. Girlfridayz.com